So anyway, that was kind of a somewhat of a extended introduction. I want to talk about the continent of Asia for a moment. It comprises 53 countries, 6 geographic zones, the largest population of any continent on Earth by over double, at 4.5 billion people. 2 of the countries on that continent alone comprise 18% of the world's population, both India and China. And it's the largest in land area by not so much of a long shot like population. So the second continent in population would be Africa at about 1.4 billion. And it comes as a close second to Asia in terms of land area. I don't quite know how many square kilometers, but Asia's number 1. But the 6 geographic zones, north, east, southeast, central, south, and west. You'll notice on my videos I don't use the title Middle East. That is a Western convention and invention by the British Empire in the 19th century. Yeah, it's Middle East to, say, Western Europe and here in the Americas. But if you're in East Asia or Southeast Asia or Australia, Oceania, it's not Middle East, it would be Middle West, right? So it's best to use the classification West Asia for those 20 countries in West Asia. So, and I'm curious where you viewers are in the world, which country you are in. But you look at Asia, back to Asia. All the major world religions came from Asia, the Asian continent. Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. You got Jainism, Sikhism, Taoism, Shintoism, Confucianism, etc. A host of pagan religions too. But nothing coming out of any other place in the world in terms of its world prominence, like those religions I just spoke of, all from Asia. You have some of the earliest inventions with writing coming from China. You have gunpowder also coming from China. So many things, ancient civilizations from ancient Babylon, Persia, Sumeria, the Indus Valley, Chinese civilization, Indo-Burman civilization. Very, very fascinating. I want to challenge viewers on this video geographically. We're starting in Asia. I want to know if anybody can name all 53 countries. All 53 countries, and do it by region. If you can't name all 53, just name 5 or 6. Is that possible? I don't know. But, well, I've talked about that, so I may as well just start naming them myself. We'll start with North Asia. So North Asia is just Russia. That's it. The Siberian and East Russian part of Russia, which is way less in population than its European counterpart. East Asia, 8 countries: North Korea, South Korea, China, Japan, Mongolia, Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. I know some of these are in dispute. I'm going by a pretty official list. Southeast Asia, 11. The Philippines, Indonesia, East Timor, Brunei, Singapore, Malaysia, Myanmar, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam. Okay, that's 3 of the 6. South Asia, India, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bhutan, Nepal. Central Asia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan. As an aside, before I get to West Asia, stan, the suffix stan just means in the place of. The place of, say, the Turkmen people, the place of the Tajik people, the place of the Uzbek people, the Kazakh people. Stan just means place of. West Asia has the largest amount, 20 countries. Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, United Arab Emirates, Oman, Yemen, the Sinai Peninsula of Egypt, Israel, Palestine, Cyprus, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, Turkey, Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. I know some people include those three in the Caucasus region, the last three I mentioned, as part of Europe. Geographically, they're on the Asian continental shelf. And that's what determines where a country is, because you have some of these transcontinental countries, like Turkey is in both Europe and Asia, very small portion, Istanbul in Europe, and Russia mostly is in Asia. But it's about where they are on the continental shelf. Like some people have said the Philippines is part of Australia and Oceania, but as far as the oceanic and continental shelf, it sits completely within the Asian shelf. So anyway, if you could name all 53 countries, and I know some people will dispute, hey, well, Taiwan's not a country. Palestine isn't a country. Some will say Israel's not, right? Because they hate Israel. And that's okay, you can dispute it. I'm coming, this is in Cyprus and what have you. This is as official as I know it. If you can name all those countries and their capitals, an A++ for you. But if you couldn't, learn geography. If you're an American watching this and listening to my voice, the world is way bigger than this country, right? I think so. The world is not, I know you try and make it Americentric, but the world is much more than these disunited snakes. It really is. Anyway, thanks for watching, and sayonara.